Paintless dent removal has a huge market for the retail business when it comes to dents in vehicles. Also, I might add, there is even a bigger market and niche for motorcycle gas tank removal. It's also abbreviated MPDR. About 2 years ago, I was invited from a friend of mine, Daniel Grom, who removes dents full-time on gas tanks. I met with him and Steve Hoff up at Ultra Dent Tools in Riverside, California. He was developing a stand for PDR techs who can use the special vise in their shop and even mobile. I was impressed at their prototype and was eager to try one myself since I do my share of tanks. The MPDR vise stand has a great option for mobile by attaching to your tow hitch. With this option, you can do tanks at the motorcycle shops or even retail customers if that's something you want to consider. As of now, I won't go into the mobile part much because my vehicle is not set up with a hitch and is too low to begin with. What I did do was create an area in my garage and drilled 4 anchors and bolted down when I used the vise. This would be the most ideal way in my book. What I like about it right off the bat is I have so many different options to work on the tank. I can move from side to side, I can lower it up and down, I can even tilt it from one side or the other. It's very solid and it ain't going nowhere. It comes with threads and washers to mount the tank firmly in place on the special made aluminum brackets. Once mounted, the tank is firmly and safely locked down and ready for repair. You may have a little sway when applying pressure, but that is easily solved with the already included jack stick that supports the leverage side needed to maintain stiffness while pushing on your dent. Now, I don't know if some of you are already aware, but Harley gas tanks can be very challenging to perform PDR on. For that reason alone, I highly recommend using the special rods that Daniel has recommended and had specially made to use with the MPDR vise stand. These rods are more thicker than your usual rods, and you will need it. Okay, so when it comes to tools, Daniel Grom has a signature series as well with his tools, and Ultra Dent Tools makes the vise and makes the tools, and Daniel Grom came up with these rigid tools that he thinks that should be best, that goes with fixing the gas tanks, and I have to agree with him. This is a 5/8 tool. You're gonna need something this thick because when you're pushing on a dent on a gas tank, you don't want any flex in your tool, because when you have flex in your tool, you're not going to be able to see where your tool tip is accurately and precise and quick. When you have less flex, you're going to see it right away. Most Harley gas tanks have a thicker gauge metal and make it super hard to see your tool tip. If you're using the normal and smaller diameter rods, you will get unwanted flex in the middle of your rod instead of the tip. So that's why it's a good idea to have at least 1 or 2 of these thicker rods when doing MPDR. It does come with the plastic neck guard so you don't harm the edge of the tanks and rounded collar as well. Alright, Daniel Grom gave me another cool idea. What you can do is, if you don't have a protector, then you can always use a piece of the lock line. Lock line just will slip over your tool, and now you got instant protector. Also, I cannot forget the MPDR vise stand works great on bike fenders too. The bottom of the aluminum brackets provide a perfect leverage point for pushing. Again, the fender is held securely and firmly by the special aluminum washers and threads that use the factory mounting holes. Overall, I couldn't be more happier with the stand. I have made lots of customers very happy and didn't turn down jobs I would normally because of leverage and access issues being on the bike. Or even that, no place to mount the tank securely when it was off the bike. If you're thinking about doing more motorcycle tanks, you should strongly consider the MPDR vise stand. It will make your life a lot easier, not to mention your body too. You can find the MPDR vise stand at ultradenttools.com.